My name is Tim Diamond. I'm one of the benefit managers with PEBA, the Public Employee Benefit Authority, and today we're going to be discussing your insurance, specifically the fact that we are approaching open enrollment. So if there are any changes to be made to your coverage, now is the time to do so. Okay. What's new for 2019? Some great things. Any of you are familiar with the medical spending accounts, dependent care spending account, health savings account? That's our Money Plus program. Current vendor is WageWorks. Effective January 1 of 2019, the vendor will be ASI Flex. Okay. There's some good things associated with that. And we'll get into that a little more later in the presentation. Also, the second bullet, adult well visits will be available in the standard plan. Okay. Now, if you're familiar with our plan, we are not preventive in nature, which means that prior to 2019, we did not offer benefits such as a physical. We basically were reactive. Indemnity plan. Well, we've been lobbying for a long time, and it finally came through. So we are adding wellness visits to covered procedures and processes. Now, with that addition, there are some changes. Now, the premiums that you pay as a subscriber are used to pay out claims for other enrollees, other subscribers. Okay. We're self-funded. As a result of that, there had to be a way to compensate for those claims. There's no change in your monthly premium. Okay. But there has been a slight increase in other areas such as the co-payments, deductibles, and co-insurance. Now, as I always state, no one likes a raise unless it's a pay raise. Okay. Yeah, and that's just something that we imagine it doesn't really happen too often, or at least not enough. But as far as that increase, it's not a major increase. Okay. Again, I definitely understand no one likes an increase, but it's not a major increase. As an example, when you go to visit a provider at this time, you pay a co-payment, and that is $12. Effective January 1 of 2019, that is increasing. It is going to $14. If you are enrolled in the standard plan, currently your deductible is $445 a month. Next year, it is increasing from $445 to $490. So again, no one likes an increase, but it's not too painful, and it's for a good cause. If you are currently a subscriber, then you should have received email, correspondence, or possibly a postcard regarding the Naturally Slim program. If you're interested, you're going to have another opportunity to sign up. The next class will be in November. It's a 10-week program that will provide you with information to assist you as far as your methods of eating, when you're eating, how you're eating. Okay? It's different in the fact that it isn't necessarily based on weight. It is teaching you how to enjoy the foods that you like on certain schedules and such, and preventing those comorbid situations, whereas sometimes obesity may lead to diabetes and hypertension and such. So that's a program that's that is new. Again, you'll have an opportunity to enroll in that actually in November of this year if you missed the first class. Okay. Money Plus changes for 2019. There's a pre-tax feature which allows your insurance premiums to be deducted on a pre-tax basis. For most people, that is pretty beneficial. Again, your health, vision, dental premiums are collected. Even the first $50,000 of optional life premium is deducted on a pre-tax basis. It can be beneficial. Tobacco certification charge, that's surcharge. Pre-tax basis. Currently, there's a 28-cent charge per month for that. With the switch in vendors from WageWorks to ASI Flex in 2019, there will be no 28-cent charge for that. So that's a raise of 28 cents per month. Got to take what we can get. I personally love the medical spending account. Okay. Basically, with that particular card, or that account, should I say, they issue you a debit card. If you want to use the debit card, by all means, you can do so. Otherwise, you can pay out of pocket and later file for reimbursement. Perfectly fine. If you are familiar with the Money Plus medical spending account, currently through WageWorks, then you know that it is a use it or lose it account. Okay? What you do with the medical spending account is you say, I have this amount of funds that I would like to have set aside for medical expenses for the duration of the year. With our current vendor, WageWorks, that was January 1 through December 31st. They did allow a grace period of January 1 to March 15th of the following year. But if you had not used all of those funds, you lost them. Now, luckily, last year I was actually very healthy. Over the last 7 years I have been. Thank you. Hope that continues. But I do enjoy the medical spending account. I like having it in the event that there's an emergency. I preload it with about $600 to $800. It covers my deductible, any office visits that I may have. And last year, I ended up with still $500 some odd dollars. I was not going to let the government take that money. Okay? So I visited fsastore.com. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's an online site where you can actually make purchases using your medical spending account. fsastore.com. And so need it be said that a lot of friends receive first aid kits as gifts for birthdays and such. Hey, we all have a boo-boo sometimes, so hey, they could use that.